Have you ever been in a situation where you felt like you were drowning? Where every day feels like you're fighting for just a little bit of peace? But it never comes? That's exactly where I found myself, torn between my own sanity and the love I had for my fiancée and her son. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of how I reached my breaking point and the hardest decision I've ever had to make. I'm a 28-year-old guy, and for the last 2 years, I've been in a relationship with a wonderful woman. She's 30, and honestly, she's everything I could have ever wanted. She's smart, funny, and beautiful. But she came with something else, someone else that I didn't quite understand at the time. Her 8-year-old son. He's not your average kid. He was born with a condition that led to severe autism, a level 3 case, which is considered the most intense and challenging form. When I first met him, I thought I could handle it. How hard could it be, right? I mean, I'd seen kids with autism before, but this was different. He has the mental capacity of a 2-year-old, can barely speak, has extreme behavioral issues, and is still not potty trained. Imagine being jolted awake at 2 a.m. almost every night because he refuses to sleep, or having to clean up after him when he poops on himself multiple times a day. That's been my life every single day for the past 2 years. I tried to be the strong, supportive partner. I really did. When I moved in with my fiancée, I knew what I was signing up for, or at least I thought I did. Her son's father wasn't in the picture. He'd started a new family on the other side of the country and was barely sending any child support, so it was just me and her. When her son came back to live with us, everything changed. Her once happy demeanor faded away, replaced by stress, irritability, and bouts of depression. Our home, which had once been a place of love and laughter, turned into a battlefield. She tried her best to cope, but how could she when she was getting no sleep, constantly cleaning up messes and dealing with violent outbursts? I felt like I was losing her to the stress, and no matter what I did, I couldn't save her. There were moments when I'd look at myself in the mirror, dark circles under my eyes, feeling completely drained, and I'd ask myself, is this it? Is this what life is going to be like forever? The thing is, her son wasn't making any progress. He wasn't getting better, and deep down, I feared he never would. I'd see him hitting himself, spitting when he was upset, and my heart would break. I knew I couldn't bring a child of my own into this environment. It wouldn't be fair to anyone. One day I received a call from his school. It was his first day, and he had already soiled himself 3 times before lunch. They couldn't reach his mom because she was at work, so they called me. I rushed over, brought more clothes, and left. It was like that all the time. Emergencies, breakdowns, sleepless nights. I felt like I was losing myself. I was just a shadow of the person I used to be, and I knew something had to change. The breaking point came about a month ago. I was late to work again, had stopped going to the gym, and my life was spiraling out of control. I was trying to be the hero to save everyone, but I couldn't even save myself. One night, after yet another argument with my fiancée about her son, I sat alone in the dark and thought, I can't do this anymore. I knew that staying was destroying me, and if I didn't do something, I would lose myself completely. So I made the hardest decision of my life. I decided to leave. I moved out, packed my bags, and told her I couldn't do it anymore. She cried, begged me to stay, but I had nothing left to give. I needed to find myself again. I needed to breathe. Since moving out, I've felt a strange mix of relief and guilt. I've started sleeping better, going back to the gym, even considering therapy to deal with everything. I've begun to regain control over my life piece by piece, but it's not easy. I still worry about her, about how she's coping, and I feel like I've abandoned her. But at the same time, I know I had to do this for my own sanity. To anyone who's listening who might be in a similar situation, I want you to know it's okay to choose yourself. It doesn't make you a bad person. You have to protect your peace of mind, because if you don't, you won't be any good to anyone. It's not easy, and it doesn't mean you don't care, but sometimes you have to make the tough choice to step back. Life is about balance, and finding that balance sometimes means making the hardest decisions. I appreciate everyone who took the time to listen to my story. Life is full of challenges, and we all have to find our own path through them. If you're struggling, know that you're not alone. It's okay to seek help, to reach out, and to take care of yourself. After all, we only get one life, and it's up to us to make it one we can be proud of. Thanks for watching, and if you found this story relatable or helpful, please leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future stories. Take care of yourself, and remember, you are worth it.